and a very warm welcome to all the guests to Forest Pines, to the SPRA Golf Day. We're going to wander around the golf course and capture one or two of those magic moments. And who knows, at the end of the day, we may see one or two of the players participating in Thomas Bjorn's Ryder Cup team after the pick is made this afternoon. So our first player captured today, Neil Davis. Now he's hoping that Thomas Bjorn may give him that call this afternoon. But here we are at Forest Pines, and a marvellous drive as that ball heads off down the middle of the fairway. Now come on now, Neil Spracklin. Now here's a man that he was here this morning at 4 o'clock on the driving range. Bottle of wine and 3 bacon butters, and there you are. Ooh, now. We may never see that ball again. He's playing wartime golf. He's out in 39 and back in 45. Now, come on now. Steve Clemenson. Now, here's a man from Yorkshire, known as the Yorkshire Ripper. Plays 5 holes and rips his card up, but here he is today, one of the golfing stars. Ooh, now. Yes. It was like an octopus trying to get out of a telephone box. We've never seen a swing like that, and I don't think we'll see anything like that today. And finally, Keith Muldoon. Now, come on, Keith. Couple birdies, playing like a touring pro. Isn't a nice drive there? Well done there. And the ball safely past the ladies' tee. The great thing about these golf days, you always see a few celebrities. John Barnes. You may recognise him. He played Albert in Step 2 and Son and was often seen pulling the horse and cart round the country. And there he is today, bracing the fairways. Now follow that. Peter Hamby. Now come on, Peter. Here we go. Got a new driver that's nearly as big as him. Oh, and a low one, and we nearly fell over the tee peg. But there we go. Nice little low one, a driller down the middle of the fairway. And we'll be chuffed to punch with that. Now, come on now. Benjamin Parker. Now, here's a boy that can play the game. There you go. Nice and relaxed. Nice little bit of leg work. We'll be in Strictly Come Dancing at Christmas. Ooh, I don't think we'll ever see that ball again. Yes, it's got an inbuilt slice. Never mind. We should be in before midnight. It's nice to see Kevin Hall out on the course today. And a great tee shot here at the second hole. 120 yards to go. And it's a well-executed shot. Plays his golf up at Romanby Golf Club in Northallerton. And that's another fine golf course to go and play. Here he is, 11 handicap. Professional bandit. So here we are at the third hole on the beaches. And the girls are having a bit of fun. Leslie Hughes. She hasn't realised the hole is in the other direction, so we're going to turn around in a moment and have another go. Now, she's just realised after being told the hole goes the opposite direction. The hole was actually 320 yards, and if we'd have hit it, it'd have been 400 odd yards. But here we go. One of the finest golfers from down in Wales. She's a Scouser, and she's a great player, but here we go. We've got the pink ball. Here we go. What's going to happen now? There we go. We've now realised we've got the sat-nav working. We're going in the opposite direction. We've played 2 holes and it's taken an hour and a half. Nice and relaxed. Oops. Yes, that was a practice swing if you're wondering what that was. There you go, down the middle of the fairway, 300 yards, just like a touring pro. So, follow that, Kate Antle from Essex. Now, she's a champion player, and she's won tournaments all over the country, and a lovely drive there. Her right foot is sponsored by Superglue. Now, the third player to go, Donna Owen from Manchester. There you go. We're just having a bit of problems teeing it up. We had a few glasses of wine before we started the round. Ooh, the ball's getting nervous. Come on now, Donna. She's got a new driver that's nearly as big as her. And here we go. Now, come on now. Oh, a swing to die for. Yes, a marvellous action. And the ball sailing off down the middle of the fairway. We're just going to go and pick it up, I think. Here we go. There we go. We're still on our way. That's it. There you go. Oh, you've got to leave it, my dear. You can't pick them up when you hit them like that. Finally, on the tee, Lucy Cromwell. Now, come on, Lucy. The girls are having a bit of fun round the beaches whilst everybody else is battling away around Forest Pines. And it looks as if we may well be having a battle here. That's it. There you go. Never played golf before, and that was a marvellous drive. Well done. A star in the making. Well, ladies, it's great to see you out on the golf course, and I know that you're two of the star players emerging on the ladies' tour. Thomas Bjorn is picking his wildcard players for the Ryder Cup team this afternoon. Would it be a good choice to have you two?
Oh, yes, Thomas, pick us!
And are you enjoying the experience?
It's great. Lucy's driving is amazing.
I'm not driving.
Well, obviously you're drinking and driving and you're having a lot of fun. So keep it going now, and we'll see you at the prize table later on.
Okay. Bring them gin and tonics back.
There we go. They're getting plastered. So back on the Forest course, 9th tee, Tony Millichap. It's nice to see that he's out in the Marks and Spencer's summer range of golfing clothing. It's a nice drive there. Well done there, Tony, and the look of amazement. Now follow that, Will Jones. Now come on, Will, let's have a good one here. All we need is that perfect drive. Ooh, that was a swing like a county cricketer. Yeah, so we've just knocked it for 6. We never see that ball again. Now, third player, Andy Gannon. Now come on, Andy. Here we go, nice and relaxed. Yes, a lovely drive there. Absolutely amazed it's got past the ladies' tee. Well done, lad. We'll be delighted with that. Then finally, Craig Unwin. Now, come on, Craig. Yes, made up the numbers and he's playing like a star today. 2 birdies and an eagle. Now, 8th hole, par 3, Frank Langan. 13 handicap. Yes, and a nice swing there. Well done there, and could he well be getting the call up this afternoon. Now, Kevin Robinson on the teeing ground, another one of our celebrity golfers. And here you go. It's always nice when we have Norris from Coronation Street taking part on the golf day. Now, Gavin Ritchie. Come on, Gavin. Here we go. Nice setup. Going along pretty well. The last 5 holes gone 5-4, 4-5, 4. And a 3 here. It's the telephone number of a very nice massage parlour in the centre of Scunthorpe. And if we get it, we'll be in for a happy ending this evening. And finally, Michael Platt. Now, come on, Michael. Yes. And a nicely executed shot, right in the heart of the green. Well done, Maestro. An opportunity for birdie. So the second tee on the Pines, Darren Wheeler, known as Bubba Wheeler to his friends. And here he is with his favourite yellow ball. Had it for 7 years. Come on, lad, are we going to hit it? I think we've fallen asleep. Come on now. We've got 5 groups waiting. There you go. Well done there. Look at that. Well done, Bubba Wheeler. And look at the amazement on the face. Now, follow Bubba now. We've got Richard Billage on the teeing ground. Now, here we go. Now, come on, Richard. Here we go. Yes. Well, that was a great drive there. He's an ugly-looking fella, and he's not been blessed with his looks, but never mind, he might win a prize at the end of the day. Now, next up, Leon Horobin. Now, he's a great man, a great athlete, and yes, he used to be one of triplets, and he managed to eat the other 2. He used to be a jockey as well, and got on the horse recently and flattened it. Ooh, that was shocking. That is one of the worst golf shots we've ever seen. And finally, Frank Taylor. Now, come on, Frank. Here we go. Feet together, left foot out, right foot out. He's the UK Hokey Cokey champion, and it's always nice when you see these great players, these athletes, They all come along on the golf days, and that is a splendid drive there. Yes, and the look of surprise. It's got past the ladies' tee. Well, well, well. Our friend Liam, he's having some problems. And we had 280 yards. We still have 280 yards to go. The hole is playing tough today. One of the hardest on the course. We've now got 279. And the ball is going in the pocket. The fifth hole on Pines, Luis Ramos. Now here's a boy that could really play the game of golf. Played well in the Open Championship at Carnoustie recently, and a fine golfer there. Well done, Mr. Ramos. And that drive there, 300 yards, straight down the middle of the fairway. Now follow that, Ian Thompson, one of the great iron players. Peter Alice says there's not a better striker of the golf ball. Knees forward, used to be a jockey when he was a young lad. Yes, that's gone low along the ground. That's known as a sister-in-law, Ian. Nice when you're there, but you just don't tell anyone that you've been there. Now, follow that. Dave Mays. Now, come on, Dave. A champion golfer. He's been playing the game for a year or two as well. Plays on the seniors tour nowadays, and that's a fine shot there. Well done there, Dave. No problems. And finally, Tim Meston. Now, come on, Tim. Team are under par. Yes, no problems there. There you go. A little bit like DeChambeau, and the ball safely in play. On the 8th tee, on the Forest, Richard Price. Yes, and a nice shot there. Well done, Richard. Yes, he's one of the athletes as well. He's a great friend of Craig Stadler, and they both go to the same gym. Only go once a year, but a fine athlete. Now, follow that. Ian Greaves. Now, come on, Ian. It's not a bad shot there. Well done. Couple under, 2 birdies, and we're along pretty steady today. Well done. So, on the tee now, Mark Rains from the USA. He's playing golf all over the world. TPC, Sawgrass, Pinehurst, and all those great courses. And there you go. That's a splendid shot. And could he be the 4th wildcard player in Jim Furyk's Ryder Cup team? A great player, and the one thing you can do is, in America you can play all these great courses, but in England, my friend, you're not supposed to take the trolleys across the middle of the teeing grounds. But there we go. He's a great player, and telling me he plays all these wonderful courses. But here we are, straight across the teeing ground with the golf trolley. A fine golfer. On the 8th green, Kay Rose, an opportunity for birdie. Oh, yes, and there you go. A champion golfer, and plays a golf at Royal St. George's in Kent. Yes, and I remember the day when I played in the Open Championship there. So back up on the tee, Stephen Baddeley. There you go. Won the Open Championship back in 1959. Playing with the hickory shafted clubs in those days, and nowadays got all the conventional gear. Playing partner, another lefty, Paul Papworth. Yes, and that is a well executed shot, and yes, and the ball finding the heart of the green. So an opportunity for birdie for this great player. Now, Happy Gilmore. We're doing it properly there. Richard Bohay. Now, come on, Richard. Oh, Richard. The wheels are falling off, lad. Never mind. I don't know if he'll find that again. We were going to have a caddy, but we were advised we'd be better with a sniffer dog. And finally, Gavin Ball. Now, come on, Gavin. He's another true champion golfer. He's played in the Ryder Cup for many occasions and a fine golfer. And yes, Thomas Bjorn has missed him out at this year's Ryder Cup in Paris. But he's a true star golfer. Now, you recognise him? One of the Teletubbies, Steve Higgins. He's actually Lala. Dipsy couldn't be here today. Here we are, an interesting little nudge with the rescue. Yes, and the touch of a midwife and the perfect delivery. Now, what's happening here? Dave Mays. There you go, a little trick shot off the tree, back in the middle of the fairway, and that's how you do it. There you go, one of the finest trick shot artists on the day. Well, David Osborne, he's a player that's having a bit of adventure as well, and yes, playing a bit of army golf today, going left, right. Now, Tom Mead, he's having a few adventures today. He signed up a contract with Heineken because he's reaching parts of the golf course that no one else has ever reached. And Andy Emmett, and it's great to see he's turned out in his school uniform today. It's nice to see that Andy Emmett has had a day off school today at Grange Hill. He's out in his school uniform and just recently come back from Blackpool. He's been on a holiday riding the donkeys down the beach, and today one of the finest bunker players that you've ever seen. And here he is. See, when he's not at school, he's got a Saturday job. He's actually a gardener, and you see the way the rake goes back and forward. One of the finest techniques you've ever seen. But a bunker lesson, no good. But if you want to ride a few donkeys, have a chat with him, because he was a star in Blackpool last week. Now, a nice little shot for Lee Smith. Another man who's got a marvellous short game, and that's a great shot there. And yes, well done, lad. There's the first good shot we've played today. He's been playing like a donkey, and one putt here, a birdie, and we'll be back to 12 over par. He's a great player. He's from down in Liverpool. Well, James Buckley, it's great to see you, and I know that you're playing some wonderful golf today. 5 under par, and you've just heard that Thomas Bjorn has not picked you as one of the wildcard players. What do you feel like, lad?
Oh, I've got to tell you, that's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Played out of my skin today. Better than Jay Smith, better than Steve Downey, everybody. He should really be picking me, to be fair.
And obviously the Open Championship up at Carnoustie recently. I mean, I know you had a great performance just behind Tiger Woods. I mean, if you'd have been playing in that Ryder Cup team, final day singles, can you imagine Tiger Woods? What chance would he have against you?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think he'd have any chance at all, to be honest. I'm a West Country wizard. I'm going to absolutely hammer him on the 18th hole, birdie all day long, and then take home the trophy. No problem.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to leave you to keep on with your round. You're up for the course record today, playing some fabulous golf. Keep it going, and see you a bit later on.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done. Well. Have you ever heard so much rubbish? They do talk a bit of rubbish from the West Country. So here we are. A man that is going to be one of the great players in the game of golf. And yes, there was more movement from a Swiss cuckoo clock. So, overawed playing with the great player, we've got Sam Britton here. And come on, Samuel, let's have a good shot here. And yes, we've been a few places on the golf course today, and there we go again. Signed up a contract with Heineken because we're reaching parts of the golf course that no one else has ever reached. There we are, the gentle giant, Paul Salisbury, the captain of Southmore Golf Club. And there you go, well done there, Paul. Look at that, lad. Yes, we pulled out our best swing for camera. Now follow that, Sam Holt. He's had some great news this morning. He's going to be the new compo in the new series of Last of the Summer Wine. And there you go. He's played the game for 100 years. Now, next up, Rob Edwards. Now, come on, Rob, let's have a good one. Knees forward, nice and relaxed. Bought a golf book, read all 100 pages. Yes, we're just going to go back and read another 30 and we'll be that complete golfer. Yes, he's lost 21 Pro Vs. He's been everywhere on the golf course. And then finally, Ross Vinny. Now, come on, Ross. Let's have a good one here. And captain of the 1927 Ryder Cup team. He's another man that's played for years. Still can't hit the fairways. A very important putt here at the 9th hole. Dominic Hanmore. Ooh, Dominic. Come on now, let's just tap the thing in. Here we go. Ooh, they keep moving the hole. Right, we've played 12 shots already. Yes, nicely in for 13, and it stops the 15s on the scorecard. Here we are, 9th green, a very important putt for Dominic Hanmore. Yes, there you go. Nicely in for 8, and it stops the run of 9s on the scorecard. Here we are, 7th hole. Scott Reese and another man that Peter Ellis has sent has got one of the great short game players. Disappointed that Thomas Bjorn didn't call him this afternoon. Now. I think we've got to go back to the driving range. Meanwhile, Steve Downey, he's having a few little problems in the bunker, but there you go, no problems to this man, one of the great bunker players. There you go. We'll have a beer later, and I'm sure that we'll be telling all our mates how we got out. Now the team needing a little bit of magic. Connor McCormick, now come on, Connor. There you go. 7th hole, ball on its way, but they've moved the hole. And here we are. Jay Smith. Now come on, Jay. We need this putt. Shocking. Yes. He drops his lipstick. Real name is Jane. Yes, and here we are, Leon. At the final hole, the longest drive marker. We've taken 11 shots to get up to it. But he's a fine golfer, and he's certainly enjoying the afternoon. And as we come to the end of filming, I hope today that everybody's enjoyed the day here at Forest Pines on the SPRA Golf Day. And I'm sure there'll be many stories to be told about the big drives and the little tiddlers that didn't go in the hole. But if you haven't been captured on camera, you've been quite lucky. But I look forward to seeing you all again on the middle of the fairways. And if I land on your fairway, I shall say hello, but if you land on my fairway, you can always say that you learnt a trick shot.